everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I have my June favourites for you, and I'm going to start off with the body stuff. My first favourite this month has been the Noir Tease, and this is by Victoria's Secret, and it's just a really handy size first of all, so it's perfect for travelling and then putting in your bag, and it's a really great womanly sort of really seductive scent, and it's just one of those perfect spritz and perk me up sort of sprays. Sometimes when you don't want to put perfume in the middle of the day but you just want to feel fresh and full of fragrance, this is the one to go for. And I've tried all most of the other, well actually maybe just 3 or 4 of the other mini versions or body mists, and I would have to say this is probably one of my favorites, if not it is my favorite. So really love this. It's just so easy and carefree, and it's just really good as a perk me up. And then the other is a body lotion, and this is called a smoothing exfoliating cream, and this is by Avene, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, so for all of those of you who speak French, please let me know how you actually pronounce this. But I really like this because this is perfect for keratosis pilaris. This is a skin condition that I suffer from, and it's just basically what you know as, or it's known as chicken bumps on your skin, but mine's quite bad, I would say, and this has just really been helping. It's really good for dry and rough skin as well, so if you find that you've got patchy areas or kind of really rough, or just no cream is really like moisturizing those areas, this is really good. The only problem with this is I'm not really sure where you get this from. I bought this from my dermatologist in Chicago, and she was selling them, but I feel like you can just go online and type in, and I'm sure this brand and this type of cream will be readily available through the internet. So here's hoping. But really liked it. It's just made my skin really smooth, it's kept it really nourished, and I feel like it's just made my skin more tolerable to, or made me feel more comfortable to wear sleeveless items during the summer. So really like this. And then speaking of creams, got to mention the Dr. Sebagh High Maintenance Handmade Cream. And I love this. As you can see, I've nearly finished it. But this is probably one of the best hand creams. And it's so funny because if you watch my videos, for about 4 years I've been doing YouTube videos, I've talked about 1,000,001 hand creams, and I've always said that one of them is my favorites. And at that time it was totally true. But for now, I feel like this hand cream is better because it really gives you that silk glove feel, but without feeling greasy, without feeling that you can't touch anything or dry, or, yeah, as I said, can't touch anything because it's too greasy or too nourished, if that makes sense. This is just, it's nice and light, but it really does seep into the areas that you need it to seep into, and it's an anti-aging hand cream, which is perfect for me at this age. I like to prevent, and it's just, it has like one of the most potent anti-aging ingredients in there, and it's really good for your cuticles and your nails as well. So highly recommend it. I've had this for several months now, haven't used it consistently on a daily basis, but have used it often enough, and I've still got a good bit left, so highly recommend this. And then on to the makeup bits. So let's talk about lips, because I only have one this month, and it's the NARS Niagra lipstick, and I have it on today as well, and I've got this much left, and I just love this. This is like one of those perfect pink nudes that have a really nice colour to it, so it doesn't nude you out, but it more so kind of just brightens up your lip and emphasises the pinkness in your lip. It's just an easy lipstick to wear. I've mentioned this in a few favourites, I've mentioned this in videos, that it's just really work appropriate, school appropriate, and it's just one of those colours that you really can't go wrong with, especially if you have pigmented lips like me. Our lip colour doesn't just soak up all the colour, this colour sits on your lips nicely, and it's very moisturising, and it has a little bit of a gloss to it too, which makes it like just a bit more juicier, which I like. And then yeah, that was for lips. And then for eyes, the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. I'm in number 2, or nude or chair, and this I have again underneath my eyes today. This is just really good. It's been a really easy creamy but blendable highlighter for underneath my eyes. It just blends like a dream, and it's a little bit lighter than my under eyes or my skin, so it gives me that really nice brightening effect. My Maybelline the Falsies, and this is the flared version. I've mentioned this before as well. It's really nifty, and it says that at the back, and I'll read it for you. It says, first you use the spoon side against the lashes, and what it means by that is you've got like a sort of spoon dipped version onto the comb, and then it says flare outwards with the flat side. So it just helps you flare out your lashes, and it's just a nice consistency. It gives me an evenness, and it doesn't clump, and it doesn't look too heavy. It doesn't weigh my lashes down. It looks very natural. Again, I have it on today. I've just been finding that all the mascaras that I knew worked in the past have just not been working here for me at all. I don't know if I'm buying the mascaras here and the consistency and the ingredients have changed slightly, or it's the weather or whatnot, but as I said, things that used to work perfectly before in America are just not working for me. But luckily I went back to the Maybelline, and this one's been working fine. So happy that I found a mascara so far that's been working for me. And then eyebrows, I have to mention the Soap & Glory Archery. This is in the shade Brownie Points, and it has that felt part, which is the tint, which I love. Have it on my brows today. And it has the waxy pencil part too. Perfect colouring, easy way to kind of groom your eyebrows and make them look standoutish without looking too harsh. It's just very defined, and it looks very ladylike to do your eyebrows. Love it. In combination, I've rediscovered, well, not rediscovered as such, but I've gone back to using the powder just for like a harsher or stronger arch. I've been using the Medium Ash by Anastasia, and this is just the medium brown duo, and it looks like so. And I've just been using it with a Sonia Kashuk angle brush, and I've done that today. I've just kind of sharpened up the points a little bit more with the lightest colour, the Medium Ash. Eyes, the Trish McEvoy Classic Eye Pencil in the colour grey. Again, I have this on right now, so no eyeshadow, just this grey eyeliner, and it's just so smooth, pigmented. It really is easy to make a wing look, and I just really like it. I think this is a small one. I think I got it as a sample or part of a goodie bag as such, and never really cared for it before, but this grey has just made it so easy to wear on a daily basis. Makes my eyes really defined, it stays on really nicely, and it's very natural at the same time, although it's grey, and it doesn't look like you put so much effort into your makeup, but you still look kind of put together. And so I really liked it. I just like the ease of this pencil. It's not too pencily where you're like scraping it on your eyelid. It's just very smooth, and you can easily move it around as well. So if you've kind of messed up your wing, you can kind of just wipe it off with your finger or a Q-tip and reapply again. I mentioned this in a favourites before. This is the MAC Select Cover Up, and this is in the shade NC35, which is my shade, and it comes in a really handy dandy package. It really just sits nicely on the areas that I want to cover. It blends really easily, and it just covers up well. For some of my really pigmented scars, it doesn't cover too much. I have to keep reapplying and patting on, but for the most part it does work really well, and I think it's probably the best sort of concealer for all over the face that I have found so far. I have used this under my eyes as well, but I didn't like it as much. It works really nicely, and there was nothing wrong with it, but the other under eye concealers that I do have work better, I feel. So, but I still really like this. And then another thing that I've mentioned in a previous favourite is the foundation by Dolce and Gabbana. I cannot speak today. And this is in the shade Caramel 110. And it's a powder foundation which you can use dry or wet, and as I've said before, it feels like a baby's bottom when it's on your face. It's so smooth, it covers flawlessly, especially when you use the sponge. But for the summer months, I've really just been enjoying using a short handle brush, kind of swirling it in and putting it over my T-zone just to mattify those areas and leaving my cheeks to be illuminated. It's a really good touch-up compact. Really chic packaging, kind of a little bit bulky for like a clutch sometimes, depending on what clutch you use. But for example, if I put it in my Chanel Walk, it kind of makes it a little bit more clumpier. But if I use it in my Eva clutch by Louis, then it fits fine and it doesn't even bother me. But it's just a really great packaging. It just looks gorgeous on my vanity. It's gold and it's shiny, and who doesn't like that? So yeah, I hope you like this ramble of a video. I've been kind of out of the loop in recording videos and kind of on a deadline too, so excuse my bountiful amount of mistakes and my unnecessary rambling, but do let me know what is your favourite at the moment. Really be interested to see and try out some new stuff. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.